Okay, so here we are. I've got a vertical strawberry garden is what you're looking at right here that I've made. Come up with this idea after watching several videos on YouTube on growing plants vertically and using space that's previously unavailable for growing crops. What I have is this is actually the outside of my woodshed. You can see some wood stacked in there. These were just slats on my woodshed that I thought, man, if I could hang something there and grow from it, I should do that. So after watching numerous videos on self-sustaining or self-watering systems and weedless growing media and just various things, I kind of come up with my own system here, and I call this my vertical strawberry garden. As you can see, the strawberries have done great. I planted these as bare root strawberries I ordered from Gurney's. These were not, they had no green on them at all when I got them. It was just bare roots. And what I've done is I've planted them in 2-liter pop bottles. You can see I do have a little bug problem going on here, but I haven't sprayed them. Anytime I ever find a worm on the leaf, I just toss it over here in the aquaponics unit, and the fish seem to love it. But what I've done is I've taken 2-liter pop bottles, and I've got a sample one here, and I've cut the bottle in half. I think you can see that. Cut the bottle in half, cut the bottom part of it off. On the inside, what I've done is I've taken a rag. In this case, it was a sock, and I tied a knot. See the knot right there? Right in the middle of the sock. Dropped it down through the hole and brought the tag end out. And this rag serves as my wick from the water from the pipe, and it wicks the moisture up into the soil for the plants to use, and I never have to water them from the top. And then the knot also acts as holding the soil back so that it doesn't fall through into my pipes. So after I made the 2-liter pot, what I've done is I've drilled holes into a piece of PVC pipe. And there's a lot of concern out there about growing things in PVC pipe, but this PVC pipe was drinking water approved, so I felt pretty safe with using it. What I did is I drilled a hole. I think it was a 1-inch hole, all the way down the length of the PVC pipe, and at one end I have a cap. At the other end I have a 90-degree adapter, or elbow, 90-degree elbow I guess it is, on this end, and this is where I add my water. And these aren't glued or anything, they're just simply placed in there. And then I took conduit strapping and attached it to my woodshed, to the boards. The 2-liter pop bottle sits down inside, and on the back side, you can see it right here, I have a screw, and I just screwed into the back of the pop bottle into my 2x6 on my woodshed. So that holds it in place. Added some potting soil, like potting mix, not your average garden potting soil, but potting mix, because it's a lot lighter and you don't have to worry about it weighing down the pot bottles. And I planted my plants in it. In a matter of a day or two, they started greening up, and before long I had this vertical strawberry garden. This is about, I planted this, it was about the middle of April, and here we are in the middle of June, so pretty rapid. And we've been eating berries for the last 2 weeks. My daughters love to come out here and pick strawberries off and eat them, and you know, like I said, and I even pinched off the blooms, the first round of blooms that came on. Pinch off all the runners so I get crown development instead of extra plants that I don't need. So here it is. Again, I just dump my water in here, fill these tubes up, and then the plants wick the water up out of there by means of the sock rag that I have inside of each bottle. You can see one right there, and it's working well. Haven't had any problems, any complaints so far. Thinking about making another one so I can have more strawberries. So there you have it. Vertical strawberry garden.